It's Valentine's.
Hi! We're so excited.
Round 2. Fight.
Woo! Got some drums going. It's the Valentine's Day episode.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's.
Or some people say it Valentine's.
I have a gift for you.
Oh,
Stop it! Yay. It's very little. It's nothing big.
Am I opening it right
Yeah,
now?
you're opening it right
Stop.
now.
Oh my god.
I was very careful.
She got me sugar-free chocolate.
She's watching her carbs, but if you look at it, if you look at the carbs, they're still really high.
Are they really? And how many pieces? 2 pieces.
Yeah, that's good for
so
all
I'll
day.
stick to 1.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There's more in there.
Oh, is there? I thought that was it. What else do we have?
You're my podcast Valentine.
What is this? Oh,
Aren't
yes.
you cute?
You know how Johnny yells at me because I have too many towels in the drawer?
Sorry, Johnny.
Too bad. We love towels for every occasion. I love
Happy
them.
Valentine's.
I didn't get you anything.
Do you say Valentine's or Valentines?
No, I say it the correct way. I think my husband says Valentine's. I think I was giving him shit about it the other day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go home and decorate. But you got new ones?
No, my mom gave these to me.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm all sparkly now,
I had
too.
my whole car's like that.
Let me put it up here.
I went to Hobby Lobby because I'm like, they have to have cute bags there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
found the glitter ones. I'm like, that's it. So I get my car on, I shopped over the weekend. I get in my car on Tuesday morning to do a reset at a store.
Yeah, I
And
saw
I'm
you were
looking
out and
around,
about.
like, is it my eyeshadow? I thought it was like all over my
It's
face.
everywhere.
You know, it's everywhere. So luckily I was able to wear the mask and hide it because I could not get it off my face.
I love it. I love being sparkly. That's why my stripper name was Sparkles.
So, with all the salt that is around here, because we're from Illinois, it's crazy.
I just washed my car before I came here.
So I went and got my car washed, and I was sitting at the bay, and it's one that I always use. And so I pay. It was only $10. I was cheap because I knew it was going to snow in a couple days anyways.
Yeah.
It's just to get the salt off.
Right.
And you have to do this a lot.
Yeah.
My uncle actually used to own, or he does own car washes, and everyone said, "Oh, is the summer the busiest?" It's the winter.
It's the winter.
It's the busiest.
Yes.
So, are these cute? I showed them last week, but just for those that haven't seen it yet, that's cute. And I didn't light our candle because it's warm today. It's like 43, so.
I'm freezing though.
Oh, you are? I'm sorry.
Which I'm never cold.
I never ask how you're doing. I just like decide. I'm like, we're not going to have a candle today.
It's fine. I'm okay with it. I just show up. That's all I do. I show up.
Oh, gosh.
You do it all.
You came in, I had this.
I know.
With our little hearts.
Yes. We are fancy. Okay.
Anyways, so I'm sitting at the bay, and I pay $10, cheap. I'm sitting there, and I can hear it say, move forward to enter. Move forward to enter. Like, it keeps repeating it. I'm like, okay, well, the door's down.
You're waiting for the door.
Yeah, waiting for the door, and I can see on the other side that the door is down. So I'm like, oh, maybe there's someone in there. Nope, nobody in there, you know. It was like, and then I looked at the temperature, and it was like 10. So I'm like, oh, I bet the doors are frozen.
Did you get out and like,
I didn't.
No.
So I swore words, and I was like, duh! You know, I was so mad because I really was like, I had my plans. You know, I was very, very basic.
Yes.
Starbucks, tanning, you know, get the car washed, do a little grocery shopping, you know. And so I pull around, and there's a number in the back. So I call them because I want my $10. And the lady was really nice. And of course, I'm like pissed off that I can't get my car washed. I'm only worried about me and my car.
Yeah.
And at the end of the conversation, she goes, is there someone stuck in there? I guess I should probably ask that.
Oh my God.
And
Was there? Oh, thank God.
But here I am, like,
my gosh.
so selfish, only worried about my $10. Why aren't the doors going up for my little city car? And she's like, is there someone in there? I'm like, no. But then you know what? You know I went back around and checked again.
Are you in there?
Are you in there?
Are you stuck?
Yeah. It was almost like she wouldn't have been surprised for me to say someone was. Because maybe it happens, right?
Well, it's so freaking cold out here all the time.
Yeah. So that's my story. So you got yours washed today?
I have a very basic car wash story. I went through no problem, and you know, the only thing I hate is that it never gets all the cracks and crevices.
You
know,
do you do the touchless, or does it have like the?
So today I went to our new Casey's. If you're from the Midwest, you know Casey's, and
been there yet.
it's a brush one, and I don't like it. I work so hard to get right in the middle, and it always beats the shit out of my driver's side and barely touches my passenger. And I cannot tell you how many times I've gone through that car wash and I like move over more. I'm like, I know they have those little metal things, so you can't be too far over one way or the other.
Yeah.
But it always beats the shit out of my driver's side. It bends my mirror in.
Oh,
you
wow.
know? Yeah, it like doesn't even touch my passenger side. They don't care about that side. I
Yeah.
never go on that side. But, you know, I had to get it washed after I picked it up from the shop today.
How did that go? What was wrong with this last time?
So I took it in last week. You know, last week when we recorded, I had my cool tag and everything. And I just wanted an alignment. And they were like, whoa, bitch, this ain't going to fix it.
Oh, no.
So I had to get sway bars.
What are
Well,
sway bars, do you know?
That's what turns your wheels.
Oh.
You know, because my shit was crooked. So we knew it wasn't set correctly, whatever they were.
That's right.
And it was like anytime I would hit a pothole, it would be like boom, 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 boom. I would hear it in the front. So I knew shit was loose up there.
Yeah.
So I told him like I wasn't really surprised that it cost me $1,400
Oh,
today.
gosh. Terrible. But now it's clean and it's fixed.
Yeah.
It drives nice.
It does.
I bet.
And he was laughing. So we went and dropped it off last night. So it would, you know, they could pull it in the garage and be ready to work on it first thing this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a big window. They see you when you're pulling in. And I always forget because there's like the yellow lines. And I think it's going to go into a turn lane. And then it's like, oh, no, oh, shit, there's the entrance. So I have to like pull it. And I come in with my keys and I'm like, hey, here's my keys, you know. And he's like, what the fuck, you know? And I was like, what? What are you talking about, you know? He's like, is that how you drive all the time? And I was like, no, I always think you have a turn lane. And then it surprises me you don't, you know? And I almost miss your entrance, you know? And he's like, I meant to tell you, like, take it easy when you left with it still broken because we couldn't fix it yet. And I was like, I've been driving it real easy all week. And he's like, that's easy. You know, and then there's my husband. I told her to stop hitting all those fucking potholes all the time.
Oh, God.
Give me a break. I fight for my life in the city every single day. Okay.
Speaking of fighting for your life, I went for a run today. Okay, so I was just telling Julia this. So I go around 7:30 and I do a loop. I won't tell you where because I don't want anybody following
You went
me.
outside today, not
Yeah, I
just
went
on the
outside
treadmill.
today
Yeah.
because I was just sick of treadmill and it was
Yeah.
like 35 out. That's really
Right,
good running
right.
weather. You know, it's just a light jacket and a hat. And so I always loop. And I was telling Julia that I start around 7:30, sometimes earlier depending on how
Yeah.
my day is. And halfway through, the kids are going to school. High
yeah.
school or grade school, they're getting,
There's
so
buses and stuff.
although I don't feel alone and I feel safe that way, I don't feel safe because they're not paying attention.
Right.
But I would rather have it be busy
Yeah.
than not.
Yeah.
Like if something's going to happen to me, I want 10 cars to pass and be
Right.
like, is she okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So, but there was a couple times where I kind of had to like jump off to the side. Even an older gentleman in a white truck waved to me like, oh, I didn't even see you, you know? And if there's snow out there, I wear all black.
Okay.
Because then you can see.
Right.
Or and always a bright hat.
Yeah.
If it's like sunny out, then I wear like fluorescent or
vis.
high vis. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a turnaround or turnabout. We have a turnabout.
Oh.
So for those that don't know what that is, it's an intersection, but you don't stop.
Right,
You know,
right.
it's like
roundabout.
roundabout. Yeah, or
Roundabout.
turnabout.
A room to
Roundabout.
boot.
Yeah.
It's a room to boot.
A turnabout.
Which when they put that in there, holy hell. Because we're not used to having those around here.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, so many
We have
people were
stop
just
signs and
like,
stop
what is
lights.
this? And
Yeah.
they didn't know. And people still don't know. They still stop, just, But
They'll
and a lot of
stop in it.
times, like,
You're not supposed to. Once you enter
yeah.
the roundabout, you do not stop until you turn out, you know?
I've seen so much because I always have to take it because it's right there. That's how I
Right,
get to
right.
everywhere, you
Yeah.
know. And so I cross the first part that people would be entering it. I cross it, and there's a little bit of ice. So now keep in mind, there's a lot of cars. They always stop for me. Like they see me, they stop. Nothing ever happens. Today, I took my chance. I kind of had to run around a little bit of ice, and I'm starting to get into the middle of the leaving the turnabout, like
gosh.
going to like where there's a church and a
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
And this person did not see me, or I think they were going to try and beat me.
Oh, God.
Like teach me a lesson, beat me to the,
why?
leaving. And I mean, it was this
What the
close. Like
hell?
I jumped a foot and I just stared at them because first of all, I was so mad because I was already in the middle there. You should have seen me.
Right.
They were not paying attention.
Right.
So it happens, right? We all do shit in our car. But I mean, they slammed on their brakes. They gave me a look. The car behind them wasn't seeing them stop. Didn't
Oh,
see me. I'm like, this is
no.
it. This is how it all ends.
At least you
And
have
then
witnesses.
luckily they all stopped.
Yeah.
And I ran past, but I felt so bad. So I was thinking, I'm going to talk about this on the podcast. Like, who had the right of way?
Pedestrians always have
Pedestrians
right of way.
always do,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. So
As long as they're in a crosswalk or a
okay, so
crossing
here's
situation.
the thing. I was in the crosswalk,
Yeah.
but then had to go around the
Right,
ice. So then I
right.
was like, if they would have hit me, they would have said I wasn't in that crosswalk.
Yeah. No,
So,
because I mean the fact you avoided ice and that took
yeah,
you out
you
of
would
the
hope
crosswalk,
so.
but you were in a crosswalk
just-
situation.
yeah, and
So,
we just
yeah.
know people now, you know, like
Yeah.
people would be like,
Yeah.
but I actually, that was the first time in probably a
That's-
couple years that I was like, you know, startled.
Yeah.
Sometimes people honk at me and it makes me jump or, you know, whatever, but
And
it's
it's
people
just
I
me
know.
going like this.
Yeah. It's people I know, they text me later.
Yeah.
Or like some people, like a couple years ago, it's been a while, but a couple years ago, I was watching this van and it's coming towards me and I don't see a driver. They were bending over
Shut
to
up.
pick something up and it was this was actually the second scariest one. I had a guardrail. So it was either jump into the like little stream
Ravine
or
or
whatever it was, or just like get ready to like jump on his jump
over the van
Yeah.
like you're
And
Superman.
I mean, it was like last minute, looks up, like realizes
Oh
he's on
my
the side. I'm like, why do
God.
I do this?
Oh
this is
my
why there's so
God.
many trail runners, I'm telling you, because the
That's
roads
why
are
you
dangerous.
have a treadmill also.
Yeah.
It lowers your chances of dying every day.
Yeah, I know. It's so much better to get outside, though, for
I
your
know.
health, mental
yeah.
health.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
My first most scary one is that, so when you're running, so bikers go with
Yes,
traffic, right?
yes.
Runners, you are seeing the cars coming towards you, so you're going against
Is there
traffic.
rules for runners like there is for bicycles? I don't know.
I,
That.
I believe so. I mean,
Okay.
whenever I meet with groups and other people, it's an automatic that
Yeah.
you're running on
Opposite
so
side,
that
yeah.
you can jump out of the way.
Right.
So that's what I always do. The cars are always coming this way. So I'll never forget, this was years and years ago. The kids were little because I know Steve had to be home with them. I couldn't leave them home. They were that
Right,
young. So it's been a
right.
long time. But I've been doing like a similar loop for all these years. So I'm running and there's a car that's like, he kind of goes past me. And then all of a sudden I just kind of feel like a boop. And it's like I get hit, you know, on my elbow. And I just kind of like, it doesn't like surprise me, but I'm like, what the heck was that? And I look over and here's this ginormous Cadillac passing a car and didn't see me.
Oh my God.
He slammed on his brakes so hard, like realizing that there was someone there. And he kind of just like, you could see like the look back because I was like right there and was like, and kept going.
Oh my God.
And I had a pretty big bruise, like, but it was
He
just
almost
like
took you out.
yeah, I had like my music blasting, which you should only have one. I had both.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of like, oh my God. So I'm like, okay, not dead. Like,
Oh
still
my
finished the
God.
loop, got home. But by the time I got done with my shower, it was like, I mean, so thank goodness that, you know, nothing terrible happens around here, you know, but
So speaking of pedestrians having right away,
yeah.
what about in a parking lot situation?
I think people walking always has the right of way. The
Right?
vehicle's bigger than the person.
Right.
But I don't know.
We talk about our blind spots in the car, right?
Unless the pedestrian's being an idiot.
Well,
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not an idiot. Not me.
Oh, so this is your story. I got you. So you're always good.
Always. I'm very cautious.
You are.
I'm
Yeah.
very cautious walking in the parking lot because I worked retail long enough. I saw utility workers get hit by cars. They're pushing a long line of carts and the car just backs up into them, you know? So I'm pretty aware in parking lots. So the other day I'm leaving a store and it's pretty open, you know? It's a small parking lot, but they don't have a lot of cart corrals either
Yeah.
because they need the parking spots.
Mhm.
So I cut over and then I always try to walk along the line and then cut over again, you know, to get to my car way over there. This lady is just ripping around the corners.
Oh, no.
And I say, at first I was like, okay, I was probably in her blind spot, which is around the windshield.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, I lose whole cars at intersections there.
Mm-hmm.
But she gives me a dirty look, like I did something wrong. And I was like, slow down, bitch. Like I said it. I was like, where's my name, bitch? Slow down, bitch. And this other lady starts laughing, like, right? You know? And I was like, she's probably doing 30 through the... Why?
I don't know. It's
Why do people
scary
have to-
though.
You know, and a lot of people are like, well, there's no speed limit in a parking lot. Exactly, because it should be like 5.
Yeah.
There's no reason to go that fast. You know, you're backing out, you're pulling in, you're turning, people are walking. Slow the fuck down.
Yeah. No, people do drive fast in
They
parking
do.
lots.
They rip through them.
Yeah. And you know that there's customers there or there's
Right.
people there, so you just have to be careful. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Assholes.
I just feel like people have gotten faster too, and the entitlement of being first all the time. If you're not first, you're last. So whether you're in a car or you see a
It's
pedestrian,
always-
it's
It's always me.
Yeah,
I need
it
to
is,
be first.
unfortunately. I'm not
I
saying
have
that
a
about
busy
everybody,
day.
especially our listeners, but it seems like more people are about, it's me.
Yeah.
You know, but like I said before, that first like, and people used to
Yeah.
say first like, now it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
first pedestrian to run
Yeah.
over. Like, let's just keep going.
I want the closest spot to the store.
Yeah.
Who cares? Fucking walk.
You know what? I got to go back to the car wash for a second.
Oh God.
So
Did somebody cut in front of you? For
no,
it? God,
I
hate
finally
when people
did.
do that.
Oh, I finally did get my car washed. So, you know, and I went and spent it. I'm just waiting on the coupon or whatever she's going to send me
Yeah.
after she's on the thing. She was super nice, but so I get home after the second time attempt. It was like a warmer day, and I'm gonna like vacuum out my car and stuff, and I was sitting in the driveway, and I was kind of like, I don't really keep my car very messy. There's really nothing in there, but it drives me crazy if there's like a food wrapper or something. I get it all out of there. So I'm vacuuming, close the door. I go to walk back into the garage, and I'm looking at my car, and I'm like, what is hanging from my car? Like, what did I hit? Speaking of like pedestrian, you know, was it a piece of clothing?
Is there somebody hanging out under there?
Sweater, jacket.
Wait for you to stop.
Winter hat. You know what I mean? And it's like hanging. I'm like, what? So I kind of pull the front.
No.
And it's a whole, like 2 or 3 strings from the car wash.
They got lodged.
They got lodged in there and like ripped off the.
Oh my God.
I was like, whoops.
And you're like, when I get my coupon, I will return these.
Can you imagine?
So you can sew them
I
back
mail
on.
them back to them. Sorry.
Sorry.
So, but now, unfortunately, it's not like locked, you know? So I'm like, ugh.
So my neighbor had a truck. It was the same car wash I went to just today, but it was a long time ago. And he had a truck, and the thing that over the front, it fell down in between his cab and his bed, and like ripped it, right? So he goes into the gas station, and he's like, dude, like, your shit just fucked my truck up, you know? And the guy's like, how do I know that wasn't there before he went into the car wash?
Oh, no. Do they have cameras?
No.
Oh.
He's like, really? Really? And he's like, I'll never go to that car wash again. I'm like, you never even called like corporate or nothing?
Yeah, you needed to go like make a police report or something just so the insurance would cover it, right?
He never did. Just left it.
No, that's horrible. I'm laughing, but that's horrible.
I know.
It's horrible. Because even my little tiny like strings and everything, I'm mad. I'm like, shoot, I gotta go get a whole new.
I would have been raising hell in that place if that happened.
Sadly.
I'd have turned into a Karen real quick. Probably got in a fight with somebody. I saw this fight today on TikTok. Speaking of fights.
Yeah.
And it was this white girl talking shit to these 3 black girls. And then she pulls out a taser and she's like going to taser them. They were in like the hallway of like an apartment complex. And it's terrible, but I love watching fights. I don't know. Probably because I'm not a fighter.
Do you ever pick sides or do you just watch them?
I just watch them. I watch them neutrally because you never get the full story. You don't know who started it. You don't know
and they're only recording a minute.
Right. So this white chick pulls out this taser and she's like, she's going to get... They fucking start throwing pots and pans at this bitch.
Oh, good.
They knocked her down. They're kicking her. They're hitting her. They get the taser. They're fucking taser in her ass.
Oh, man. Don't mess. Don't mess around.
It's really bad to laugh, but I was laughing so hard.
Well, obviously it was her fault then.
I know.
Don't piss people off.
Don't go up against 3 people when you're only one. With a taser, too.
Yeah.
They kick that shit right out of her hand real quick.
Never. Numbers,
crazy.
you're up against 3 people. Never gonna happen.
It was crazy. I was laughing so hard, though. I was like, this is hilarious.
Oh, my gosh.
I wish I would have been there to see the whole thing.
So I have a driving story. I drove.
Where'd you drive?
I had to drive to the city on Tuesday.
City. Yeah.
It's a beautiful drive. It's easy. Down the hallway to the right.
I just leave my bedroom. Boom, I'm in the city.
Down the highway. And it's right off the highway. It's like so easy. It's like the exit and there's the store, you know? So it's so easy. I love this store. Anyways, they're just so nice. Anyways, so there's, first of all, terrible potholes. Like blowing my tires left and right.
You don't have to tell me.
And so what I've noticed is that people, like when you're getting on a ramp, it's kind of like confusing in one little area. Like, cause you have to like hop over again, go around, hop to the left, and then you have to merge and then hop over again. So
on the tollway,
it's
the
like
highway,
it's a really weird exit
Holy
by a mall,
smokes.
and so you have to like unfortunately from where I'm coming from, it's like a hop, a turn, a move over.
I got you.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
To get on that highway, so I'm behind someone that around the curve it's only like 25 or 30,
you
right?
Can't go
so
fast.
you can't go fast, but I was still driving a little too close because I was like, come on, you can go a little bit faster.
Yeah, if I can do it, you can
do it.
And
it was like a very clean, beautiful BMW.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't want to mess there. Don't want rocks hitting your windshield. It looks brand new. So they come around and then we're approaching where the cars are going.
You gotta speed up. Yeah.
40 miles an hour.
Oh my God.
Like, this driver is going to kill us.
Yes.
And so, and no clue, I was getting like even closer, like, oh my, and there was nobody was moving over. No one was moving over. So you know how like you get so pissed at whoever's making you angry that you want to drive past them and like, just look, I didn't want to flip anybody off.
I do it every day.
I want to see the person that just pissed me off, right?
Yes.
So I look over and it's this handsome black man with this beautiful skin, this awesome looking hair, like this nice line, real nice suit in this BMW. I'm like, you can do what you want.
Oh my God. He's just I have no care in the world.
He was the coolest looking person. I'm like, I can't be mad.
No, every time
it wasn't like
I
he
do
was
that,
eating Chinese,
right.
looking at his phone. He was just like,
every time I do that and I
good.
get all pissed and I look and it's like a 90-year-old fucking person, I'm like, Jesus,
mine is
get off
usually
the
they're
road.
on the phone, they're laughing with their friends,
Yeah.
they're something to
Yeah.
make them not pay attention. No, he was paying attention.
He was meditating.
It was on his time. He was probably listening to the news or
What
on a
the
conference
hell?
call. I'm like, I can't be mad.
Oh
I can't
my
be mad.
gosh. No, I would be even more mad. Like,
I
what
was
are you
super
doing?
jealous. I was scared. I mean,
Oh
I probably
my
almost
God.
crashed myself because I was like, oh my goodness, like, what's your name? You know, like I want to be his friend. So, oh well.
Oh, that's so
and then
funny.
I taught myself a lesson. Like, don't be mad. Just do your
No,
thing.
I
you
get
know?
so
Just
mad.
I know.
Because like you said, when they're doing 40 right there, like honestly, that is putting everybody around them in
it is.
danger.
It is.
Because the speed limit there is 70.
It is.
So you know people are doing 90.
Yeah.
And it's 2 lanes merging into 5 lanes. And this lane ends. So really it goes down to 1 lane. You have to fucking get over. And you got to be doing at least 60. The speed limit, like minimum is 55.
Yep.
And you're doing fucking 40. Get it together. You know?
But, all right. So we were talking about leg cramps in my kitchen last week. We talked for a long time last week in my kitchen,
we did.
right? We just wanted to like
And Johnny was like, Jesus Christ, I thought you were going to be home at like 6:30. It was like 8 o'clock.
But you were off the next day.
I was,
there was no rush.
Yeah, yeah.
And so we were talking about like magnesium and stuff, right?
Yes.
Because you started it, right?
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Good.
Good. So it's supposed to help with like
So-
nervous system. Tell
Okay.
us all about it, and then I have a little story
Yeah.
for you.
So it's like muscle control and nervous system, and I believe it's circulatory system also.
Mm.
So that's why it helps with muscle cramps, because it opens up your veins, you know.
Yeah.
And honestly, I really haven't been getting cramps lately, and I think
That's
it's
your
because I
diet.
cut a lot of sugar
Yeah.
out of my diet.
Yeah.
But I've been taking them anyways. Now it says to take 3 pills, like 1 with each meal throughout the day.
Oh wow.
But so it's not magnesium citrate, because that'll make you shit yourself,
Mhm.
right? So it's magnesium. What did I say it was?
Malate.
Malate.
Mm-hmm.
And so everything that I saw said work your way up to 3
1
pills a day.
or 1 a meal.
Yes.
Okay.
So I've just been taking it when I get home from work, because you never know, it might make you poop. So I'm like, when I get home from work, I have them sitting on the kitchen table. First thing I do when I walk in the door,
So
take a pill.
both, no matter what, citrate or malate, however you
Yeah.
pronounce it, either of them could make you poop.
Right.
Just because it keeps everything
Well,
flowing.
and it's something new for your body. So you never know how you're going to
right.
react.
I mean, that could be with anything. It could be iron or
like you guys said, I was telling you guys to take zinc.
zinc, right?
You know,
right,
and you guys
right.
are like, give me an upset
Woo!
stomach, you know, and I was like,
Yeah.
that didn't happen to me. So it's
You
all
just-
how you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it does help with anxiety. It helps you sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Thanks
Yeah.
for bringing it over
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
You did bring me a gift. See?
Oh, I did.
Yeah. See, now we're good.
Now we're even. Although I didn't bring you chocolate.
That's all right. We're gonna open it up
Shit.
later.
Yeah.
Okay, so my phone must have been listening to us talk last week. So I get on TikTok, and it's all about these
Magnesium.
women that can't poop and what's happening
Okay,
when they
they're
take
taking
the citrate.
Yes. Yes.
So did you see the woman that
Sick.
she was like,
Oh.
she starts it and she says, I haven't pooped in 6 days.
Yeah.
And she's like, here we go. And she like undoes it. And she's like,
That's
she's
gross.
drinking.
Yeah.
And there's nurses on there going, okay, I saw you take the second swig. And I was like, oh no. So the funniest part of the whole thing, poop story, sorry. The funniest part about the whole thing is that it's 3 minutes long and she clips it like
Yes.
different times of
Yes.
the day and how, there's some problems and she's
Yeah.
on the toilet.
Yeah.
And the last one she says is, I am clean and something about my butt is dry heaving. And that made me, I lost it. I
can just imagine what she went through, because we've all been sick, or you just have like nonstop diarrhea,
Oh.
and that's exactly what your butt does, is it dry heaves.
So do not do magnesium citrate.
Unless you have a poo problem.
Right.
Yeah.
But a little bit, tablespoon. I think I was reading some of the
Yeah,
comments.
because she got like the liquid.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, crazy.
I have seen other videos of people doing that too, where they drink like
And that's
they
what
drink
happened.
the whole bottle, and I'm like,
how do you do? Oh my gosh.
That's a
I mean, maybe that's something
mistake.
else that the doctors told them to do, but
oh,
don't do
Lord.
that.
Yeah. So I brought you the one that does not make you shit.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. So I
Hopefully.
have to move my computer closer because I have some stories for you.
Okay.
Do you have anything for me before I keep going?
No, keep
Okay,
going.
so
I'll chime in.
I don't remember why this started now. All of a sudden I can't remember why, but I went on Craigslist.
Because
I don't remember.
your cousin or friend told you about somebody stuffing envelopes. That's why you went on Craigslist.
My sister-in-law told me a
Because
story
you
on
texted
Sunday.
immediately.
Thank you. I did. I'm not going to say the story because it's her neighbor.
Yeah.
But my sister-in-law told me a story about her neighbor that has this job.
And she got it on Craigslist.
Yeah, and she got it on Craigslist. And we were laughing about it and whatever. It's legit. I mean, she gets paid cash. It's legit.
Oh my God.
So I thought, I'm going to go on Craigslist.
And look for some jobs.
Yeah, because there's so many places hiring.
Oh, it's so funny.
Let's see. So I have like
So
a whole
funny.
bunch, okay?
Oh God.
So the first thing I did was looked up the word modeling.
Oh.
Because I was like...
Because you're a model.
No.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to see... I don't know, I just wanted to do some research. I kind of wanted to get on the dark side of Craigslist. I have to say, I didn't find like anything super crazy. This isn't going to get crazy here. This first will be a little crazy. Okay?
I told her to use her husband's computer.
So I typed in... And I told her when I was doing research on our sexual harassment one, I'm surprised that a police officer wasn't ringing my doorbell. I do everything on this computer. They're probably like,
Meredith,
what?
You are on a watch list. That's for sure.
I am definitely on a watch list. But if they watch our show or listen to our show, they know that this is the reason. So I'll have to explain myself. I'll just bring them down here. I'll be like,
see? We do this.
So, okay, so the first thing is, obviously I was looking for trouble, right? So I typed in modeling, and the first one comes up, and I thought it was legit. So it says, because we have journalists in our family, it says, seeking talented writer for blog in Chicago.
Oh.
I was like, easy enough.
Okay.
So I click on it to read the description, and it says, seek an exceptionally creative writer, solid skills, produce daily content. And then you click on it again, and it's the picture of a naked woman.
Is that how they hide it on Craigslist?
Yeah. She's like,
I thought you were
over, show me all her cookies. And I was like, oh my God, first of all, my computer's going to have a virus, even though Apple doesn't.
I thought you were going to say, like, must work topless.
Oh, no. It was full on, like, hey,
Oh,
here's what I'm doing and writing about.
Oh, my God.
So then I read further, and it says, preferably seeking a younger female with a college degree in journalism or English. Working knowledge of all relevant social media platforms from Instagram to OnlyFans.
Oh, God. Okay.
Must be comfortable with a variety of content on those platforms. And of course, it just goes on and how much they're going to pay you. So I was just like, thank goodness my family wasn't home, because here's this like
naked
stock
lady.
photo of a naked
God.
woman. I'm sure it was stock, but I was like, okay, here we go.
Julia walks in. She's like, Mom, what are you looking at? It's a new tanning salon.
So then I was like, okay, like this, all right, whatever. So let's see how weird we can get. But now I had some true ones. So for some reason, under the word modeling, gas truck operator, immediate opportunity. That was actually a true one, I think. So you go on, it tells you exactly what you need to do. There's a picture of a truck, stock photo, of course, and that's it. Under the word modeling.
Maybe,
so not sure if I didn't click all the way in, which I didn't want to.
Well, maybe because like over the road truckers look at a lot of naked girl pictures, so they just slip that one in there so they'd find it if they're looking for a job.
Maybe actually I didn't even think about that, because there is a lot.
Yeah.
So first of all, let me just say that there are a ton of trucking. Yeah. They're looking for truckers, and drivers. Yeah.
If we know what's going on in Canada right now.
Oh, they're all sitting in line. And then another one was a construction site supervisor. That was in Milwaukee. That was a true one.
I was like, was it a naked lady?
Yeah, it wasn't, but
they were
it was like
seeking hot girl to hold stop sign. Naked.
Young female writer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Must have college degree in English, because everybody knows if you get a college degree in English, you probably can't find a job.
So this one got me. This was under modeling as well, which I thought was neat. I'm so greasy today. Sorry, folks. Look at them all like
shiny,
slippery.
Let me.
Hey, like your shirt. Tell us about your shirt.
It's Hammerschlagen.
We went and visited
our favorite
house.
Yes, it's our favorite. I had to get the Hammerschlagen shirt because that's me when I get drunk. I'm Hammerschlagen.
And if you didn't see our live, we went across the street to
the art gallery.
Yeah, to the Aeon Gallery. AEON. Check them out. Kristen's so nice, right? Isn't that her name? I think it was Kristen. I think I was the only one sober that night.
I was definitely
nice.
Living up to the shirt. I was Hammerschlagen.
That was a good night. So
hey,
next
you know
time
what?
come out with us.
We Ubered out and we Ubered back.
We did. We absolutely did.
We were totally responsible people. Everybody got home okay.
Yep. So this one was good cause, great cash. Help families in need. What do you think that would be? Because I was like, oh, maybe it's like, Drew, he does the meals.
Yes.
Like once a month or even once a week, I think it is, where they do meals for everyone and stuff. So I'm like, maybe that's what it is. What would you think it was? It's good cause, great cash, help families in need.
Help families. Is it a naked nanny?
It's a sperm donor. I'm like, okay. So wanted if you're interested, healthy men looking to earn great cash for a good cause. I was like,
we need any more children out there.
Yeah, but I know that it's
Sorry, I shouldn't say that because lots of people want children.
Yeah,
that
right.
Can't have
But
them
I was once again just surprised that it was under modeling. So we'll keep that in mind, right? I'm not making fun of those that do it.
I'm just trying to figure out like who's scrolling on this, and it's like this hot guy that wants to be a model, and then he was like, "Oh, maybe I can jerk off and do a couple times and make rent this month." You know?
Yeah, right, right. I mean, a few people are probably like, "Yeah, what's wrong with it?"
Oh my god. I do have a friend that has donated her eggs, and you make big fucking money on that.
So I guess
shit.
it's the same, right? What guys can do and what and females. So, so this one was also under modeling, and it said floor manager. So I was thinking like
strip club.
Oh yes, or I was thinking like what was I thinking? Like floor manager would be like furniture, like you like watch the floor,
right.
You know, that kind of thing.
Right.
So I clicked on that one, and it was a woman on the floor, showing all her bits. Saying
She's like,
that
I manage this floor.
She would clean up the floor after you make a mess.
Ew.
I'm pretty sure it was the first lady that was on the Seeking Talented Writer.
Stop
it was like a stock photo.
It was the same one.
I don't know if it was. It looked like the same. So it's the same company, right? Probably the same company.
Wow.
Oh gosh. Okay, so this one said seeking solar engineers and roofers. So this one was legit, but it was weird.
Yeah.
So they put like the solar panels on people's roofs, you know. But then you click on that one and it's a funeral photo. It's like they're at like a grave. And then there's like some kind of comedy. So I'm like, shining a light,
what?
Solar. I wasn't getting it. Like, did he fall off the roof?
Oh god.
What are we doing? So I was very confused.
Do you think sometimes people just upload the wrong photo?
I'm sure of it, or they thought they were being funny, which is fine. I had a chuckle. I was just like, what?
Yeah.
But it didn't say anything else. It just said, call here if you're interested. So
that's weird.
Yeah. Super.
Maybe they're murderers, and that was your clue not to call them. You will be dead.
So this one said, handyman, handy woman.
No.
This one was actually legit.
No.
I did the same thing. I started looking through. I'm like, okay, here we go. Click. And it truly was like, here's what the hours are. Please call here. Fill out the application.
Stop.
I say it's true, but who knows, right? Who knows what they're looking for. So, and I am amateur Craigslist. So there could be words in there that, you know from being an expert Craigslist.
On Craigslist. Yeah.
Yeah. This is probably the first time that
I
I've
buy
ever
my
been
shit
on
from
it.
the store. I don't buy it off Craigslist because like 80% of the time it's stolen anyways. I mean, that's like, this is all the things I've heard about Craigslist. I don't know.
Yeah.
Get your shit stolen. You can find it on Craigslist,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's funny.
So I thought this one was a little bit strange. Oh, and then here's for this one. I looked up CDL truck drivers and there were 500 entries for that alone.
Yeah.
Which
yeah,
doesn't surprise us, right? There was like 500 of them. Like or actually it must have been like 500 pages. You could just click, it said 1 through 500 and it was all like, I was just looking up CDL. Too. I know. It's this. Sorry. We're drinking Bud Light Seltzer Sour. It's making me like, so.
Tell me this is not for 16-year-olds.
Well, I mean, we're young. We're not that young. But
we're old enough to drink, so. But they're pretty good, but they make you pretty burpy.
I just hiccup too. Not too bad. They're not too bad.
When we came home from the brat house the other night, and I had the worst hiccups for
that's so weird.
Hour.
I wonder why.
And I was just walking around the house like, oh, what the fuck?
I always knew when my dad had too much to drink on a Friday, he would hiccup all night. Or he would sneeze. I can't remember if it was hiccup or sneeze.
He would sneeze like a lot.
Yeah, just keep going. It would just keep
Johnny
going.
does that all the time.
I can't remember if it was hiccups or
in
sneezing.
There and he just sneeze. And I'm like, I'm done telling you, bless you. You're not
I know he doesn't do it anymore because he doesn't drink anymore.
Yeah.
It's been so many years. I mean, since the kids were babies. But I think I remember that something like that would happen. Yeah. It would be like his body saying, "You're done." You're done. Just enough to annoy him not to drink. Yeah. So, okay. So there's just a few more. But I just think these are so great.
I think they're hilarious.
So this one is COVID testing agents needed, no experience, work from home. I was like,
okay,
all right. How do you work from home?
What?
Wait, what? So and then I thought maybe they're doing like the
data entry.
Yeah. No. So you do not need to travel. You can work around your area. So you're not really working from home.
Okay.
You decide how much and how far you want to travel. You can go like to nursing facilities and all that kind of stuff. You get paid every day. You get paid cash, Zelle, Venmo, however you want to get paid.
That does not seem legit at all.
No. And there's no startup or any cost associated. Why would you put that? And then they provide all the test kits free of cost. I thought all test kits were free. So once again, didn't double click because I didn't want to know and didn't want to get my computer in trouble or myself.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay.
That does not.
Yeah. So that sounds like
well
maybe some of those, we heard some of the big cities had the places that opened
up. It wasn't
up,
even the big
a bunch
cities.
Of money.
It was out here.
That's true. There were some places out here too.
It was freaking, I went to 2 of them.
Yeah, don't give your social.
I didn't give my social, but I had to take a picture of my driver's license.
I did too. But the 2 places are still open that I went, so I was like, okay, well, they haven't been shut down yet, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But so this was a fun one. Trivia host wanted.
Yes. Trivia.
And I think this was nearby. I actually didn't put the city on there. I think it was like Milwaukee or something.
I think we would both be great trivia hosts.
Yeah, absolutely. So it said, of course, that got my brain. It got my brain going. I'm just like, what else can we do?
Yes. What is it though? Was it really a trivia host?
It was.
Oh.
So it says no experience is required. You just need your own laptop and reliable transportation. You provide everything else. Or they provide everything else. Job responsibilities include announcing questions and answers to the audience, playing music from your laptop, and keeping score on the spreadsheet. Payments $50 for a 2-hour show, and most shows are like from 6 to 8 p.m. or 7 to 9 p.m. $25 an hour. To have fun though, and to meet people, the bar probably gives you free drinks, or maybe you get a meal, and you know. But if it's someone that like maybe just wants to work on.
So Bud's sister had her Christmas party, and they had a trivia guy.
Yeah. Well, they could. They're looking for hosts. So I thought that, and I feel like it's legit because it didn't say like $100 or $300 for 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like that was probably
what they charge. It's probably what they charge is $300 for 2 hours, but then they only pay the guy $50
maybe
for the 2 hours.
Maybe. By the time you have your own drinks and food, it's done. So you're just going for fun.
You're hoping
you're going to learn shit.
You're
hoping questions
somebody
and answers.
buys these drinks.
Yeah, no kidding. But I thought that was fun. Now this one I have a note. I can't remember, so this is also going to surprise me. It says chef, kitchen manager. Very cool sounding job. That I can't remember if it said that in the title or if I just typed that out.
I don't think that sounds like a very cool job, so that was probably.
We are especially interested in applicants who are excited about the opportunity to work with a land care team to plan and personally engage with growing, harvesting vegetables and fruits and edible landscaping for use in the kitchen.
Okay, that actually kind of sounds cool.
Also, interest in modeling teaching techniques.
I
started reading modeling, but don't forget it's because I put that word up there. Okay, hold on. Interest in modeling teaching techniques for low-cost, healthy, no-waste kitchens.
Okay.
We actively recycle and compost.
Okay.
I did the same thing.
So it's not modeling, it's modeling. Okay.
So
this is what's wrong with
the
English language.
I know. People say that.
It's the hardest language to learn.
Is it model or is it model?
Yeah.
Are we modeling?
Modeling.
So I did see one that said CDL truck driver, no touch freight. They are offering a $15,000 sign-on bonus.
Yeah, a lot of places do that like regularly.
I've seen like 2, 3, maybe up to like 6,000. I don't think I've ever seen 15,000.
15,000. So you know how much a semi costs? Like if you buy your own semi, it's like $300,000 for one of those.
I used to sell them. Well, I worked the coordinating at Peterbilt. Yeah.
The hell, right? So is my pricing right?
They're expensive, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can't remember actually.
What the shit?
Yeah.
And so then you go like, just work for somebody else. Yeah. And you got to rely on their shit. I don't know. I used to work with a lady, her husband owned a semi. And she was like, yeah, he had it in the shop. It was $80,000 to fix it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How do you even afford that?
How do you just you take cash or credit?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh, I got one more for you.
Ooh,
I got one more for you.
I thought that was the last one.
Yeah,
it was a very cool job.
It was very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool sounding job.
Yes.
This one says, tell me if you think this is like a catch, like I'm going to go do this. Okay.
Yeah.
If you really want to change your life, ! That's what it said.
Don't we all?
Right there. It's like shady as shit. I can tell you that a year from now, you will kick yourself for not getting involved in the largest internet device revolution in history when you could have.
I thought you were going to be like, we sell Herbalife.
I truly believe an opportunity of this magnitude and potential income for the average person will not appear again for the foreseeable future.
Oh. What are they selling?
It's a large internet device. Offers hundreds and thousands of dollars to change your life. The end. That's it. And it was like a picture.
Of what?
Of like an old looking tower from Dell.
What the hell?
I was like,
you know what though? I mean, And see, this is the thing. You never know. That person could have invented something new that is going to take off.
And that's the problem with that's the problem with these kind of lists, Craigslist, whatever. I don't want to rip on Craigslist. It is what it is. But that's the problem with that. That really, because you know what it reminds me of? That movie where they have the poo, disappearing poo.
Oh, yeah. What is that?
What is that called? Right? And they're out in their driveway.
It's Jack Black.
They spray. Jack Black is, and he's the one that invents it, and it sprays the poo, and it disappears. This could be it if you really want to change your life. It could be a device that, like, takes you to the next level.
It's a time travel.
It's a time travel! Where you find all the poop from the Jack Black movie.
Where did the poop end up going?
Vapor Rise is what it was called. Remember?
But where did they find all the poop?
I can't remember.
Or it came back.
It was, something happened where people were like, where does the poop go? Remember? I actually watched a movie. I know you're proud.
I can't believe that's the movie. Okay.
And he kills the horse.
I'm done with the internet for today.
And he kills the horse.
Because who is it? Ben.
Oh, Stiller.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm on it. So
Ben
funny.
Stiller.
So funny.
What was that movie called?
Vapor Rise. Remember? That was excellent. I can't believe I remember that one.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, gosh.
That was a good movie.
I just have one more story. I had to pick up a prescription. I had to pick up this. At the Walgreens by me.
I was going to say, good Lord, the fucking pharmacy again.
I know. I hate it. I have so many stories about that, but we're going to wait for our guests to come on because I have so many questions. Yeah. We have the worst luck with the pharmacy as a family, and there's a few of us that need medicine. Like, need it. It's not like ouchie and you go get like pain medicine. It's like, my brain's a little crazy. I better take something.
Can't stop taking it. Don't know what will happen.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. We're crazy. But anyway, so it only took them 20 minutes.
Nice.
So as a nice customer, I walked in. And it smelled like horrific. And I was like,
poop?
Woo! No, it was like
rotten mouse.
They were working on the floor. So it was like the glue
wax
or glue. And as a customer, I just walked in and was like, well, I'm still got to pick this up. And I just kind of went, and it like hit me pretty good. Like my eyes kind of watered. But then, they had the doors open and stuff. So I walked to the counter. And this is incredible because I smelled it. I made my purchase and I walked back out without saying anything. I know it's weird.
You mean you didn't state the obvious?
I know it's weird, but...
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Right? But on my way out, I'm going to say like 4 or 5 people reminded the cashier in front.
God. Do you smell that?
Yeah.
Can you smell that?
Doing some work today? The lady's like, yeah.
Thank you for reminding me why I have a terrible habit.
I'm sure. I don't even think it was a smell you could get used to,
No.
And then some woman was walking in and she was like, thank goodness I got to put my mask on.
Oh, yeah.
Like all that kind of stuff. So I can't even imagine what that cashier at the front had to hear.
Yeah.
Like over and over and over again. Like I
have something to talk about, but I don't know if I should.
Tell you two about it.
I don't know if I should.
All right. Well, while you're thinking about that.
What the hell is it? Oh, God. Like, what the hell is it? She just brought up pictures of the models.
Remember your thought, though. Maybe you can, Okay. So I did not bring up pictures of models, but there is a cute little lady holding the heart.
Yeah.
What kind of Valentine are you?
I'm a terrible Valentine. Me and Johnny don't even celebrate Valentine's Day.
I have a feeling we might, answer these the same. So we're going to start the quiz. I hope I don't have to, All right. What kind of movie do you like to watch? So anything with blood, guts, and gore. Something that will make me laugh and maybe cry at the end. One with a happy romantic ending.
Laugh and cry at the end.
Laugh and cry at the end?
Yeah. Okay. What, you thought I was going to pick blood, gore, and guts?
I probably would pick that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because laugh, and then you're like...
I don't want a whole sad movie. Like, I never watched Marley and Me. Never watched it.
No.
Everybody told me how sad I wouldn't watch it. I still haven't watched it.
Went to the movie theater with friends to watch The Notebook and will never go to the movies with those friends again.
Yeah. That's one movie that I've never seen.
It's too sad.
I've seen parts of it, but never watched it.
So, Bestie's going to like this one. Which of the following songs appeal to you most? Now, I would like it if you know them to sing them.
Okay.
The first one is At Last.
At last.
My love has come along.
My love has come along.
Okay. Love Stinks.
Love Stinks. Yeah. I know that one from The Wedding Singer.
Yes. Adam Sandler. And Why Can't We Be Friends?
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? They say that 12 times in a row. Okay, wait. Now I have to actually look at the songs because I can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
So At Last, Love Stinks, or Why Can't
we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
That's your Valentine?
Yeah.
I like Love Stinks.
I don't want to be super negative Nancy on it.
What are you gonna eat on Valentine's Day? So it says
dick. Just kidding.
Woo!
Sorry, Grandma.
You and Cass get along so well. Why did you have to say that?
Okay. What am I gonna eat?
Your mom's dying laughing right now.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna eat? You're gonna eat dick, surf and turf, fancy French food, garlic, stinky cheeses, and raw onions. That is such a weird.
Because your breath.
Garlic,
stinky cheeses,
like you don't want anybody.
Onion.
I got you.
I will be eating that because me and Johnny don't care.
So garlic, stinky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would do surf and turf, but I don't eat that. I do Italian.
Yeah,
so.
I like surf and turf too.
Do you have a significant other? So I love my boo. It's complicated. Screw that being single rocks.
I love my boo.
Love your boo.
Love my Johnny boo.
What kind of Valentine cards did you give out in elementary school, if you can remember?
None, because we were poor.
All right, so I didn't give out Valentine's cards. That's one of the things. Yeah. Or it's whatever cartoon was popular at the time, or hearts, flowers, kisses, and the occasional unicorn.
Which ones did I want to give out?
Yeah, let's go with that. No, go with the didn't.
I didn't.
Yeah, we didn't.
We didn't.
Tell the truth on these quizzes.
Showed up with none.
What do red roses mean to you? Romantic love and passion, a sweet gesture of love, thorns, and a waste of money.
I was thinking, what did he do?
Oh.
But I guess love and passion.
Okay. So
I'm very burpy.
Me too.
Very romantic, my burping.
What's the most romantic gift you've ever received? Oh, I love this. A 6-pack of tacos. Goes right to the heart. Roses and a box of chocolates. Every gift my sweetie gives me is more romantic than the last.
Yeah, I'm going to do that one.
All right, I knew you would.
Like I said, standards down here. So then every time I get something, I'm way up here. Like, what? What? But like
my
I said,
standards are like, where are yours?
Down here.
Mine are here. So it's like half what?
Yeah.
I'm kind of like a what?
What? Oh, what?
Yeah, like a wait, what?
Oh. We don't celebrate Valentine's Day because it's like a dumb Hallmark
We're gonna
holiday.
do dinner. We'll do dinner. But maybe the kids will come with.
We have gift cards, so maybe we will go.
Yeah. Let me know where. Maybe we'll meet up.
I think Outback.
Nice.
I think we got Outback.
I think we have those too.
Yeah.
What's your romantic philosophy? You make me want to be a better man. Oh, that's like the best line in that movie.
I don't know what movie that is.
We'll always have Paris. Love is like a horse-drawn carriage ride. It seems romantic at first, but eventually you realize you're cold. Or the horse shits.
Yeah.
Who is Hollywood's ultimate leading man? Cary Grant, Chris Farley, Tom Cruise.
Chris Farley.
Yeah.
We miss him lots.
Yeah. I thought we were like, okay, this 2 more. I thought we were almost done. Which of the following sounds like the best Valentine's Day ever for you? Sitting on the couch, eating popcorn, and watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. Enthusiasm? I've never seen that show.
You've never seen it?
No. I can picture who's in it, but I've never seen it.
So funny.
Yeah,
it really is like dry sense of humor, but I think anything that's humorous is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So. Dancing with my friends to a hip band, or dining out and getting a hotel room for the night.
Ooh, I like that one.
All right. View your results. Hopefully I don't have to. You're a lighthearted Valentine.
That is very true of me and Johnny. We're happy anywhere there's food. Except when we're on a terrible life-changing, I don't want to call it a diet, because I've never dieted in my life, as you can tell.
Stop it. So you're going to tell us the story?
Okay, so this is it just angers me. I'm not going to make a big deal about it.
Okay.
I'm not going to say anything, but we got an email from work and it had pictures in the email, and it's for a Super Bowl thing, right? They want you to vote and blah, 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 and whatever. So,
what do you mean they want you to vote? Like
on a team for Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
So they send us this email, and it has pictures because we're all in a bunch of different states, right?
Yeah,
we're not just
right.
here in Illinois. So I get it that like mask mandates are everywhere, but we keep getting these emails that are like, make sure you're wearing your masks while in the store, and even if you're in the office, you have to wear the masks and blah 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 blah. And it's like signed from our home office, like our corporate home office. So then they send us this email of people who, got together to make their votes and whatever. None of them are fucking wearing masks.
Oh no.
There's like 8 of them standing together, like in an office. Nobody's wearing a mask. There's a couple of them in a store. You can tell they're in a store. None of them are wearing masks. And I'm like,
no. Oh, no.
What the fuck?
Oh.
It was just irritating.
Yeah,
Because they keep sending those stupid emails.
So when was the last time they sent a mask mandate email?
Like 2 weeks ago, I'm going to say. Maybe 3. Drew will tell me.
Darn it. It wasn't even down. Like, you can take pictures down
mask
like
at all.
super quick and bring it back
No mask at all.
Oh.
None. And I was like,
I think we just got ours released, right? The mandate was lifted
God,
or something.
That's a fucking no, but not in Cook County.
I thought it. Oh yeah, it was around here. You're right. I think.
I think it's like some schools lifted their mask mandate.
Yeah.
After whoever went to the Supreme Court to fucking say it's whatever. I just.
So I totally thought you were going to go somewhere different with this.
Oh, really?
So it brings up another story for me.
Okay, let's hear it.
So there's companies out there that do like an incentive program.
Yeah.
And
for what? Wearing your mask?
No.
Okay.
I'm totally left turning right now.
Okay.
But it reminds me of, for some reason, I thought this is what you were going to talk about. So they do an incentive program where if you build the biggest display or use the most product, or if it's creativity, and you have like 3 different like creativity, size, and I guess they call it like, I don't remember, what do they call it? Well, it like, in other words, like, let's say you had toothpaste, you didn't have it in the toothpaste aisle. Yeah. White space, I guess they call it, right?
Okay.
And you had it over by the beer. Because after you drink a beer, you want to brush your teeth.
Put it somewhere,
Yeah, put it somewhere where you wouldn't normally see it, and people would be like, oh yeah, I do need toothpaste. Yeah. Right? Okay. So they would email, and what they would do is corporate would pick out of all the pictures that came through. They would pick different ones. And it's funny because some people would absolutely like go out. So I think there was one that was like for chicken maybe.
Okay.
And there are people like in other states, not around here.
How do you get it for chicken?
So they would set up the bunkers. Those are those low like fridges that are in the meat department, and it would be all the chicken. And then they would have chicken costumes on, and they would have like chicken balloons. Thanks, Amazon. And it would be like, everybody would be wearing, like, this was years ago, they would go all out. There'd be feathers sticking out. We were never allowed to do anything like that. Even if it was for a moment, we would get in trouble, But
I'm not that dedicated to my job, first of all.
And I mean, I think the gift was probably, let's say, $500.
Okay, you know what?
But you probably spent
really
your money on all
off?
Of that already.
So we do get like notified, like, oh, we have a display contest, make sure you put pictures into the mission, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And it's like the person who did all the work will get $500. Their team leader gets $1,000.
Oh,
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, that's another
I'm sorry, what? Who fucking went to the store, begged the manager, please let me put this up, did all the work, but my boss gets a bigger bonus than I do. Are you fucking kidding me?
And I would like to know, like, the background in that. Like, did it really bring more sales? Did it really,
now they're sitting on all the shit in the back room. They're pissed. I got 800 cans of olives back here.
Oh, gosh. I don't even know. Yeah. I don't even know. Yeah, so I thought that's what you were going. And then, what would make me angry is, like, well, it wouldn't make me angry. It would just be annoying because, let's say one of my team members who would make a large display. It wouldn't be creative, but it would be the large display, like order all these things, really cool looking display. But we were like a smaller division. So the smaller division would get like those votes, but like another division that had, 200 stores, they would see that theirs were in the running as well. And those 200 then would vote. Right. So you never really had a chance, even though you did all the work. Yeah. But maybe that person got, $200 or something like second place.
That's probably why I really don't.
Or last.
Yeah. That's probably why I don't try hard at those.
Yeah, I have to say that I don't.
I'm not into it.
If I had my own store and it was like a store thing and I was the store director, I probably would. Like our favorite store director, he probably would. Yeah. Like they're doing like that cleaning, what is it called? White Glove.
Oh, yeah.
Over there where we used to work. Yeah. And the store looks really nice.
Yeah.
The store looks really nice. And I remember working overnights for our favorite store director, painting lines, like painting white doors.
It was so annoying.
I didn't mind it because the store looked good and you would get the compliments. Customers would notice.
Okay, because I just saw somebody complain. They're like, yeah, the shelves over at that local store are so empty. You can see all the dirt on them. I'm like, don't ever go in the back room.
I mean, these products come from warehouses. The doors are always open. You're going to have dust.
I just laugh that, like, during the whole pandemic, they put on this show of, like, spraying sanitizer all around and cleaning touch points and this and that. And it's like,
now.
Have you looked in the lettuce bin?
Yeah, I know.
Where it gets sprayed all the time.
Oh my gosh, the wet racks.
Stop.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
disgusting.
we do produce resets,
It's
remember?
so gross.
And the wet racks, those are the ones that like have the nozzles.
Yeah.
And they spray, it'll, some stores sing a song like Singing in the Rain.
Singing in the Rain.
And then some stores would just make like the jungle.
Jungle.
Yeah,
the rainforest.
So it just depends on which store you're in. Or the rainforest, thank you. And so, but constant water on constantly
on
greens and, and they have dirt on them. The radishes are dirty, the mushrooms or whatever, or not the mushrooms, the Brussels, they're all dirty.
It's gross.
So it's constantly spraying on there. And they, once a week, they're supposed to take that whole thing apart.
Who has time for that?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Labor shortages. I totally get it.
Even
they
when there
are
wasn't labor
disgusting.
shortages, I feel like there still wasn't time for it.
True.
Because if they had fully staffed, they just cut fucking hours.
Yeah.
Instead of having 5 people for an AM shift, and then like maybe that one person could go and do that. Now they cut it down to 3. And, well, we can work with those. Yeah. We can work with that many people. We can still get the job done with only 3. Not right, though. Can't get the job done right.
And as a leader, I think you always say, this is something that I'm doing every week. I'm going to do it every Wednesday morning. I'm going to do it every Wednesday. And then all of a sudden, like, retail time is fast.
Yeah.
Like, all of a sudden, it's a month later and you're like, oh my God, I never cleaned that. So then it's just a huge haul.
Yeah.
You got to pull everything out. I mean, and it's moldy and gross. So wash your produce.
I don't care. I don't care if it says triple wash ready to eat. Don't do it.
You triple wash it and
don't
eat it.
do it. Because it got triple washed and then it fell on the floor. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Or I went to put it on the shelf and it busted open and I just shoved it back in there, closed it, and put it back on the shelf.
God, my poor husband.
It did. I did.
My poor husband, I don't know why he puts up with me. So we get like the boxes of lettuce. You saw him last week we were talking about him, right?
Yeah.
And so every time we get a new one, he's like, "Oh, is this one triple wash?" I'm like, "Yeah, you're fine." So we like made this big salad. I was
what did
lazy.
He find?
You know
what
me.
I
don't.
Was it a shrimp shell? I found a shrimp shell in my salad one time.
I don't know what it was. I didn't ask because I didn't want to make it a big deal. But he was like eating last night. He was like, "Oh, what is that? What is that?" And I'm just like, "Oops, maybe you should have rinsed it." I'm terrible though. We talked about that. I'm terrible. I rinse the wrong things. I trust the triple washed.
No.
I know.
Don't ever trust the triple wash.
Wash your produce.
You didn't see the videos like when we first got on TikTok of the berries with the bugs in it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and they always say, put your strawberries like in the water with a little bit of
vinegar
or something.
Yeah.
Oh, they all come up. Yeah. But that's why they say we eat pounds of bugs every year,
Don't
it just
remind
happens.
me. Don't remind me.
And that's why we need to have like, what is it called again? The magnesium or what do we, is that what it is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we eat bugs, we're not used to eating bugs, and your body's like, wait, how do I get rid of this? I'll do it.
I mean,
with
it's
some
just
citrate.
Extra protein with the bugs, right? That's what they tell me. Look at my stupid phone has been trying to update for days, and I keep saying, remind me later. Because you know what? If it would come up.
And I can hear it, right? It keeps telling you.
If it would stay there so I could say do it now, I would do it before I went to bed. But it wants to do it in the middle of my workday. I need my phone for work.
All right, I have one more thought real quick.
Okay.
Speaking of bugs, I have one more thought. So I don't wash my hair anymore. So
Your
finally,
hair looked so good when I walked in the door today.
But it's a mess right now because I'm all greasy and stuff.
Stop.
But so everyone has been telling me, why do you wash your hair every day? It's because I work out.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, so what I do now is I just rinse it in the shower.
Okay.
I just rinse it. And I put a leave-in conditioner that I always do and something that's called Beach Waves.
Okay.
It's from a company like OUAI or something like that.
Oh,
yeah, maybe. I think that's what it's called. And I just get it at, well, Julia can get it for me, or I'll get it at, what's the place by us, Ulta?
Yeah.
And so I do that now every time. And I notice that it's not, it's still like kind of dry, but it's not like as dry and it lays down nicer. I was getting up like by the afternoon, I'd be like ready to get on a call and it would be like my hair would be
so
filling,
crazy.
Like be filling the screen. I'm just like, what? So
when you wear a sweater too.
I know,
it's
I'm all
instant
like,
static.
Yeah, and hot. But
Sick.
so I finally am on like the trend.
Good job.
But anyways, I'm so sorry. So my point is, this is the kind of shit I think about when I'm running and not getting ran over by cars. So my mom is a nurse and she worked at a school and always told me, she has always said this, lice-like clean hair.
Yeah, yeah.
So my thought is, do we not have a lice pandemic anymore? Because no one washes their because no one washes their hair anymore.
I mean, I do. I wash it every day
with shampoo and conditioner.
Oh yeah.
So there's many. Like we're not the norm. There are so like Julia once a week I think or twice a week at the most.
I couldn't.
When she was blonde, she really didn't like it was a few days. So my question is there lice still out there? I mean, are there?
Well, we've had a weird couple years where
nobody's been with
kids
anybody.
were at home.
Yeah, true.
So maybe it wasn't getting spread as easily. Maybe it's just being contained to the few households that...
very true. Because I just don't see it. I don't hear about it. Like, now that I say it, who knows what's going to happen. But I was thinking about it. That's the kind of stupid stuff I think about.
Why did I get it? Because my hair was dirty as shit when I was a kid. So why did I have...
It must have been the one time you washed it then. Right? They were like, yes! Yeah, they were like, yes!
But yeah, no, for real, my head is all itchy now.
Oh, no, sorry. That's the kind of thing I think about.
You talked about lice, now I'm all itchy.
When I used to post a lot on socials, my run would be like, okay, what am I going to post about? What's funny? And I'd be like laughing to myself. Now I just listen to our podcast on my run, and I think about the next stuff. But,
You know what? I didn't listen this last week because I only watched it on YouTube.
I know, we had a lot of people. So we have a lot of downloads all the time. Like, we see them every day. We have downloads. But it's funny because usually Friday goes, and so I panicked at first. Last Friday, I clicked and our numbers were half.
Nothing.
And I'm like, oh no, what do I have to do? What do I have to post? Me, I start panicking and I call you and say we need to go live and all this kind of stuff. And then I'm like, oh wait, everyone's on YouTube. So I mean, there was only 70 views or something, but that was
pretty good.
That was enough to have me think,
Thanks, guys.
I know,
that's
right? Because
it
was brand new. But that was just enough to have me think, okay, that's a little percentage of what. But then by Saturday, Sunday, all our numbers were back and even more.
Yeah.
So it was almost like a few people went on YouTube to watch it and then listen to it again, which was cool. So yeah, really exciting.
I need to do that.
Yeah, do both. Just click play and
you know what?
Let
it's
it go.
good for when I go on the airplanes.
Yeah, we really are. So when you're up in the air feeling great going on vacation, listen to us.
Yeah.
Listen to us.
Are we going to go on an airplane anytime soon?
Yeah, we'll talk about that. So happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Thanks for watching or listening again. This is so exciting. This is our second YouTube, so keep watching and bear with us. So
we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Go buy your sweetie some sugar-free candy.
Happy Friday. We'll talk to you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Stop it.